back for another podcast. I am Evil Mastermind Max Steele. We are joined today by ninja porn star Bella French. We also have cat burglar El Vega.
Hello.
We have Kung Fu Master Skylar Devendorf.
Yeah.
And we have rogue hacker Charlie Miles. That's not actually her real face. So, last podcast we talked a little bit about sexy food. Bella, I was wondering if I could stick my banana in your Nutella.
Just dip it and dip it deep.
Ooh. Deep. I'm gonna dip it deep.
Oh my god, that is so bad.
That is so delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really
dripping.
It's really dripping.
That's nasty.
It looks delicious though.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Can you lick that for me?
Oh yes.
It's very messy.
Here, let her.
Yeah. So later, El Vega is going to eat sexy as well.
You want to taste it?
I am.
He stole it. He stole it.
Oh, interception.
Yeah. Snooze you lose over here at EveryJoe.
Yeah.
Look at this girl go. Yum.
Oh my god.
That looks delicious.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's nutritious too.
Yeah, nutritious.
Well,
and
we have
delicious.
We were going to talk about other things, and I don't remember any of them now. So,
Yeah,
Skylar.
Dip it again. I want some more.
Well, this is why we didn't have dessert.
Mm.
Well, we have more to share. We have
Ooh.
key lime pie.
We can put this now.
We all
away
know that
before I
Elle
get in
loves
trouble.
key lime pie.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some news items we're going to talk about. As if anyone will care while Bella is eating that banana.
Here, just pass them
At
down.
all.
We can all
Okay.
have one.
Here, we can all have a...
I have a news item. Banana sales are up worldwide.
Anyone else want a treat? We have chocolates
we can
and
Yeah.
key lime pie.
Here you
Oh.
No one
Oh,
else?
pardon me.
Oh,
Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
Kung
Oh,
Fu
No, not
Master.
yet. Not
Yeah,
yet.
I'm
I'm-
hungry.
I'm-
Okay.
You want
but against a ninja.
No,
I
not
think.
yet. I
No,
can't eat
we're
as
a good
sexy as
team.
Yeah,
as
Kung
Bella.
Fu and
All
Ninja. Don't mess with us.
Oh no.
Okay, we'll put this
All right.
aside for now.
So why don't we start with Charlie?
Oh
Okay.
my god.
I have this really great story. You can catch it on EveryJoe, and it's titled "The World's Hottest Coffee Shop," and it's really, really true. This is XXX Espresso, so XXX Espresso, and it's in Spokane, Washington. So if you live in the Pacific Northwest, you should be really making a trip there because the employees wear little to nothing at all. You can pass this down
That's
and
what-
and this
see.
is a coffee shop?
This is a coffee shop. I
But
think
what
it's
if-
really a coffee trailer.
Okay. Well, I don't drink coffee, but I still want to enjoy,
Yeah.
the sights.
Yeah.
So-
I think they
I'm
might
sure
have
you
hot
can get
chocolate.
something
Really
else.
hot.
Maybe tea.
Tea,
A
hot
bagel?
chocolate,
Yeah, tea and a
A
a
bagel.
picture.
I find this kind of thing depraved, and I cannot believe that people use sex to promote their products in this
It's
manner.
horrible.
Yes.
It's really
Terrible.
it's disgusting.
It's despicable.
I mean,
No, it's
would
not.
you resort to that for your own brand?
Never.
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 It's just not who I am.
No.
Yeah, no, you know what?
I-
It'll cheapen the coffee.
It cheapens the
Absolutely.
coffee,
Yeah.
right? It cheapens.
Although I
Shame
do
on you.
enjoy a morning pick-me-up.
That would
it
definitely
would pick me up.
Yeah.
Although apparently a morning banana will also pick me up.
Well,
A
yes.
banana all the time.
From what I've heard and seen.
Seen.
Yeah.
It's a visual phenomenon.
Yeah.
It's better with chocolate.
Yes, it looked very good.
I have to control myself because I would have eaten 5 of those.
Yeah.
Not good.
We won't tell anyone.
There's
Our
a limited
little
amount of
It all
Nutella.
goes into her breasts. It's just this weird metabolism.
Yeah, because it's all natural.
She had an A cup before she came in here today, but
Yeah.
that Nutella just went right
Yeah.
to it.
Just right in there. Oof, man.
So what about this coffee shop place? I mean, has anybody visited? Where is it, in Seattle?
No, it's in Spokane. So that's Washington.
Washington?
Yeah.
Washington State.
Okay.
Is that a real city?
It
Now
is
it
now.
is.
Now on the map.
Yeah, as long as
Spokane,
you
Washington,
have
home with
scantily
XXX
clad
espresso.
coffee
Can
people.
we make a road trip over there? Like,
Maybe.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
well,
Yes.
Let's go get some
Explore it.
coffee.
To go with this Nutella.
We'll just go, a coffee run real quick.
Yeah,
and,
quick coffee
stop
run.
over there and
I'm
see
reminded.
some chicks.
Does anyone remember the movie Idiocracy,
Yes.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think
In
so.
Idiocracy, the Starbucks, you can actually get blowjobs at Starbucks. Like you can just
Oh my
order
god,
them.
that's the best.
And I'm like, that's just the direction we're moving, right? Like in our
Wow.
society.
You know, there are some parts of Idiocracy I don't like, and some that I love.
That's right. That's right.
A
What are the
Starbucks
ones-
on every corner.
Starbucks.
Idiocracy is about the dumbing down of civilization.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Because the smart people don't have children.
Yes.
Right. The smarter you are, the lower your chance of having children. Into
Yeah,
the
at the beginning they were like interviewing two couples, and one couple's like, "We're not ready for children," and just shows this redneck couple just like fucking constantly.
Yeah.
have like 5 kids.
Yeah,
and I
exactly.
want more.
And meanwhile, like the yuppie couple's like, "Yeah, we don't think it's ready. We don't think we're ready for it right now," and it just and just devolves into just
Yeah.
stupidity.
And so it takes place like
Absolutely.
what 1,000 years in the future
Yeah,
or
I
something.
believe so.
And just everyone is an idiot. And so
Oh,
this
no.
guy who has a 100 IQ gets frozen, and he wakes up in the future, and his 100 IQ makes him the most intelligent man in the world.
Like a genius.
Like a
Wow.
genius.
Evil
Yeah.
genius.
That's
like an
awesome.
evil genius.
Like
yeah.
Max
And he
Steel
opens
over.
coffee shops where
Yeah.
you can get blowjobs.
Hey, a Starbucks on every corner is a great thing.
True. True. So I think that's where we're heading with this.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
There are worse
Future
things that
looks
could
bright.
happen.
The future does not look bright, but we're okay with that here.
Well, I think that's
We're
because you're wearing
still okay.
sunglasses.
You're wearing shades.
Let's just, my future is so bright that this is
gotta
the
wear
only way I
shades.
can
Oh.
feel
Yeah.
Just gotta wear shades. Right?
But
Oh, what other news we got?
My next story, I actually think I might need El Vega to say the name of this lady for me so that
Why
I
is
don't
it
butcher
Spanish?
it.
'Cause- yeah,
she's
'cause
from
she's
Brazil.
Hispanic.
All right, let's trade the stories then.
Okay.
We're trading.
Bowing down to Andres Urac.
So yeah, I couldn't have
thank
done
you.
that.
It's
I couldn't have
not-
done that.
It's not Spanish.
Well, it's Portuguese.
from Brazil?
Same thing, right?
It's more
Similar.
I don't have any Spanish knowledge, so I didn't know it was not Spanish either.
Yeah, Brazil.
the
their
only
their
thing I
tongue
know
is
how to
Portuguese.
say in Portuguese
Okay.
is fala português, and that's do you speak Portuguese?
And then
I
they
would
say yes.
If
No.
anybody wants to teach me Portuguese,
Why
I'm
don't you
happy to
read it then,
listen.
since you can't give us an authentic Portuguese accent? Why don't you tell us about the story as a California girl?
oh yeah, I love her.
Right? Everybody loves California girl.
Wow, it looks like Becky. This girl has a huge butt. Oh my god, it is so big. She's from Brazil, and the whole thing is about her having a real ass or a fake ass. What do you think? I'm not sure, but they're here glorifying her ass. It's a major asset, in my opinion.
There's a picture of that asset on the next page that you have.
Oh my.
A larger one that maybe our viewers
Oh
could
my god.
Do we want to hold it up for our viewers?
I'm
No.
sure you can see it from here. It's humongoloid.
Now you can also see 9 pictures of it on the site, and it's humongoloid.
I think it's
Wow.
100% fake.
Do you?
You think
Yes,
it's fake?
100%.
Do I have to keep talking like this?
Yeah.
Yes, the rest of the podcast.
It's
Great.
very hot.
I thought you said humongoloid.
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 Like humongous.
Oh, okay.
Voidish.
Humongous.
So you think it's fake?
I think it's 100% fake, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I wish I had a butt like that.
I think it's real. I'm sorry. I think it's real. I think this ass is so real because I've seen some girls in California who have, I've known them since they were little,
Okay.
little girls, and they grew into these beautiful bums, and I cannot believe that anyone would want to put something fake in there. It is absolutely real. I promise.
You're sure it wasn't a Sweet 16?
It was
present?
no. I cannot.
Sweet
No,
16?
I will not believe if somebody tells me that this ass is fake. It is real. I know girls just like this.
I assure you, she has
trust
had fake
me.
things in that butt.
Trust me.
It's just in the shape. That's the way I see it, in this shape. And I've had plastic surgery, so I
No.
don't know. I'm sorry, I'm doing my
You
coming
just
out.
shattered
It's not
everyone's
just
dreams.
bananas, it's fake. I think it's fake. Just the shape of it, it just doesn't look.
What do you
Real.
guys think? You need to let us know.
I think I need
Yeah.
a closer view.
Let us
I think
know.
I need.
I think you
A
need
bigger
like a
picture.
live.
You have to touch
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you have to
Yeah.
touch
Maybe
it,
we should bring her
check
in.
it. Yeah,
I
no,
think
we should
it's
bring
real.
her in.
I
El
think
Vega
it's fake.
thinks it's real.
Max Steel knows it's fake.
The professional.
What about you, Skylar? Real or fake?
Oh no, that's so fake.
I'm gonna say I don't know. Let's say real, but damn, that's an ass.
Well, it's
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
like-
fake.
Even if it's
gonna go
fake,
fake.
there's really bad like fake asses, she has an amazing one.
Yeah.
So it's good for you. Like,
Yeah,
Good on you,
fake or real
Andrea.
looks
Who
fantastic.
cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Either way, we love
If
your
it's
ass.
fake, she got a great job.
Money well spent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, either
Yeah.
way, we
Yeah.
love
Yes.
Good
your
investment.
ass.
I need her phone number right now.
I
I want
think-
to call
Oh,
her.
I'll just text it to you.
Yeah.
Please, just text me her doctor.
Yeah. No, he'll probably be seeing her later, so he can probably just.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
I will be busy for the next month. I won't be around. I just need that.
Well, if you do that, can we get, since we introduced you to the doctor, an exclusive EveryJoe bum
Photo
shot?
shoot.
Buttcast.
Butt
Yes.
cast.
Butt
2013.
Before and after
Bella butt cast.
working.
Work-
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, if you guys send me there and pay for the operation,
Yeah.
I guess I have no choice.
I guess I'll have to. Take one for the team. That's the way to do it.
Poor
So
Bella.
hard.
You know what? You put yourself out there for this.
I know.
Sure.
Like, life is so short and I have to do all those things. It's
Just suffering.
things I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Exactly.
Well, we're lucky we live in a world that we can see this lovely lady's ass
Yeah.
thanks to social media.
Even
true.
if it's fake, we live in a world where this can be created.
No, it's true.
And you
So-
know what? I'm so sorry. She is beautiful.
Yeah. No,
She
she's
is.
gorgeous.
She's
Yes.
beautiful.
Well, I think one
All
thing it's
around.
easy to forget, right? We see all these celebrities and everything. And you know, we live in the time period when the most beautiful women in the entire existence of mankind have lived, right? Because they have access to just technology and cosmetics and makeup. Like, I think if I traveled back in time, I would be like there for 10 minutes and then I would be begging, screaming to come back to the future because all of the
course.
chicks would be so butt ugly.
Yeah.
Right.
And the girls that were considered the hottest chick out there, they're like still really ugly
No, that's
compared
right.
to.
You see the paintings and things, you're just
Yes.
like, wow.
And she's like
Yeah.
the chick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And she
no.
has like
Yeah.
14 smithing
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Or like,
Well, I'm sure Helen of Troy was really just looked like a 13-year-old boy.
I bet Helen of Troy, they launched 1,000 ships to get her back, and I think like if Helen of Troy were today, like maybe she'd get like one speedboat.
Yeah.
Just
Probably.
nobody
Or a ski-doo or something.
something, yeah. So I personally, I'm really excited about the fact we have all this technology that just delivers just hotness.
I have another story about technology.
Yeah?
This would be a great tie-in.
Tie it in.
So this man, Richard Barnes, maybe you've heard of him. He serves the deputy mayor in London, or may have served. I think maybe past tense now.
And
He has a app on his smartphone that he did not know that would automatically upload any picture he took to his Facebook.
oh.
And we can kind of guess by this shot what kind of pictures
Can I see?
Mr. Barnes.
not one that
This
We're
is-
taking
Bella.
One of many.
Personal use is what we have stated here, which is just a nice way of saying he took a bunch of pictures of his junk,
Oh.
and they got uploaded right away to his Facebook.
I think I
Oh.
read that he had said that he was gay.
Yeah, he's an openly gay man living in London. Served the deputy mayor.
Wow.
I think probably past tense now, since that's a political.
Yeah.
You can't really. I mean, unless you're Anthony Weiner, you can't really get away with it.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna
he
put this
didn't really
away.
get away with it.
Yeah.
Didn't
He's
he
still
lose?
doing it. He's still trying to go again.
This is not
Isn't he?
sexy.
What isn't he? Carlos Danger.
He
His
is
name
Carlos
goes under?
Danger, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
For me,
But-
he's just a normal guy. Like, I mean, everyone does it, so
Yeah.
it
No, see-
shouldn't be like that big
See,
of
my
a
junk
deal.
isn't photogenic.
No?
No. So just keep it off of film.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it just does. It needs to be hidden.
I mean, these are lessons we learn. I mean, in this day and age, very, very young.
Yes.
Maybe don't have an automatic app that just
Yeah, but
throws
he's
all of your
old.
pictures.
He doesn't know how to use computers.
Apparently.
You had to opt
Apparently
in to
not.
picking that app. You had to download it. I think it's his fault.
Yeah.
I'm putting the blame on
Totally
him.
his
Or
fault.
maybe that was just a Facebook post gone awry. Like
Yeah.
he thought,
Maybe.
I'm going to get all the friends.
All the
Everyone's
friends.
going to like this
Facebook
picture.
all
is
the
going to start
friends.
charging. What is this world coming to?
It's true. It's true.
Well, for pictures like that.
What I think is interesting is if you're in entertainment and you do that, it's actually fine. Like your career will, skyrocket. You'll get covered. But if you're in politics, it's a game ender, right?
Yeah.
And it's like why, right? Do we really think that our powerful men and women don't have sex drives?
No.
Like of
Yeah.
course.
No,
they have
that was
sex
my
drives.
argument during the Bill Clinton thing. It's like
Yeah.
he's the leader of the free world. Let him get a blowjob every once in a
That
while.
was my feeling as well.
Like he's got a lot of stress. Let him release some of it.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
against Hillary
but it
Rodham
was-
Clinton, but she doesn't come across as the most warm person.
No, I agree. They should have had a presidential blowjob corps that was standing by for when he needed blowjobs.
Yeah.
Because it's a stressful job, right? And do you really want the guy who's controlling the button for the atomic bomb to be in a bad day because he hasn't gotten laid? No! You want him satisfied.
Yeah, exactly. Relaxed.
Yeah.
Relax.
Well, what about the girls?
I said powerful men and women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
when
haven't
there's a
had any
female
female
president.
Like,
president.
like Angela Merkel in Germany.
Yeah.
She should have some like Aryan god
guy
there
that-
ready to just.
Stupper.
With oil.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right?
What's so wrong about sex?
Yeah,
like,
no, it's-
what's so crazy about wanting to have a good fuck?
Yeah, no, it's
Nothing.
violence is okay, but sex is wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like our bodies are dirty. That's what our culture has been.
That's a very American culture.
It
I
is.
know, and it's frustrating.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like taking away part of your humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Who
it-
you really are deep down.
yeah,
You want to have sex. That's how we stay alive as humans.
That's how we
all you
procreate.
need.
It's-
Food, water, shelter, sex.
Uh-huh.
It's true. I mean, like, there are so many people who are so oppressed by, like, sex and, oh my God, like, it's so taboo and so much controversy. It's like, oh my God, just get laid,
yeah,
please.
Yeah,
it's,
exactly.
It's interaction with another human ultimately.
Uh-huh.
Like it's just a different kind of human interaction.
A really
There's nothing wrong with
pleasurable
it.
kind.
Yeah.
So,
Preach.
so you're from Montreal, right, which has a lot more European influence up there. So, from your point of view, looking at America, what do we seem like with regards to sex? Like, are we laid back, uptight, crazy?
Very, very crazy. No, very uptight. Like,
Really?
you guys are not allowed to express your sexuality. It can't really be out there. Like, that's how we see it. But in Montreal, it's like that too. It's
Yeah.
not that open. When you go to France and you're on the beach and you're able to have your boobs out, and it's just boobs.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal.
It's a body part. Like
Yes.
everybody
Yes.
has.
Right.
I mean, men have that part of their body as well.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, why be ashamed of your body at all?
Yeah, I think it depends on where you go. I mean, coming from Miami, everybody would wear thongs and Speedos,
Yeah.
gay or straight, you know? I mean, I would wear a thong, and I had no problem with it. I came over to North Carolina, and I felt like I need to put on shorts because I felt
Wow.
so, like, I can't do
Yeah.
this here because...
like shorts, not even like a normal.
not even a bikini. I felt like I had to cover up completely.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I didn't, but I felt like I was being looked at like, oh my God, what is that hussy doing, you know? And I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's very
Well, it's
I
regional.
don't get that. I don't
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
it.
We're
Yeah.
kind of we're the end of the Bible Belt.
Right.
yeah.
So there's a section of America that is just very against that kind of expression. And that's it's just
Well, it's
where
more
we are,
acceptable
kind of,
from a big
unfortunately.
city.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you have so many
Always.
more people.
Well,
who
and
are
it's so
doing
hot
things
in
like
Miami that
it's
it's
so hot.
that it's like, hey, get your ass out of those
Yeah, you can
pants.
make it.
Get your ass out of those shorts.
true.
It's too hot.
Yeah, get in
Get
the
your ass
water.
out of that thong. It's
Yeah.
hot. You want to be
Yes,
naked.
thank you. I agree wholeheartedly.
Yes.
As if being sexual makes you like the demon.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
it's so bad, it's so negative, but it's so natural.
It is. It's so
Yeah.
natural that I even have like orgasms in my sleep.
That's just
Wow.
fucking
Elaborate.
awesome.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm sure our
Sometimes-
viewers are very interested.
Sometimes I can be dreaming about driving a car or going
Max
to the
Steel.
grocery store. Not Max Steel. It could be anything. It could
It's
be
okay.
anything. It could be a nightmare. It could be anything, and I can have an orgasm
Anything
in my
except
sleep.
Max Steel.
I'm just,
That's powerful.
it's great.
That's how amazing the mind is.
Yeah, no, the
Without
mind
even
is,
touching yourself, you can just come.
But that just goes
Hooray.
to show how natural it is for people to be sexual. You can orgasm without even thinking about
yeah,
it. You know?
we would have died out thousands of years ago had we not been
Absolutely.
sexual.
It's true.
Nobody would have had sex, nobody would have had kids, and it's just the end of humanity.
Exactly.
It's like breathing.
Yeah.
You gotta come every once in a while, right?
It's even good for your body. It really, like, I'm sorry, my English is not that good, like a type of chemical.
It releases endorphins.
releases,
Yeah.
yes, and it's just like it really does calm you down. And every time I see a girl really stressed, I'm like, she needs to get fucking the ass. Like, she needs a good
Wow.
fuck to relax.
Words of
As a
wisdom.
doctor,
Rabbit
can we
French.
use that?
Yeah.
Just
Dr. French.
here's
Dr.
a prescription
French.
for a fuck in the ass.
Yeah, she needs to realize that like a good fuck is gonna calm her down.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. So
It's true.
I'm really tense myself. Maybe we should take a break and
Test
Yeah.
the theory out.
so let's talk about this though, right? So sex and violence in our content, right? So on EveryJoe, we constantly have to wonder, is it actually okay to show pictures naked from the waist up, right? Because, in Europe, like the Sunday, what is it, the Sun, right? Just the mainstream paper in London, they'll just have,
Page 3
page
girl.
Yeah,
three girls.
page 3 girls.
Yeah.
They're just topless, and it's like
Yeah.
no big deal. That's the mainstream newspaper. But here in America, you put someone topless, and it's like, whoa, are you going to be able to get advertisers? Whoa.
Yeah.
Whereas, but weirdly, if you were to like show a picture of a girl being chainsawed, that would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, look at
Yeah.
movies like I Spit on Your Grave, which is just rape and torture porn.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, no, it's really violent.
Yeah.
It shows violence against women, but they made a remake of it. But if they sexualized it, would have got an NC-17 rating,
Yeah.
couldn't have gotten
Yeah.
into theaters,
Yeah.
and it's just the complete double standard.
Yeah.
Violence is okay, but you treat a person nicely and consensually have a relationship with them,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah, they say if you kiss a woman's nipple on camera, it's X-rated, but if you just carve off her breast with a chainsaw, it's R-rated.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
I
there's
look
there's a reason why Americans are so aggressive.
Yeah.
We need to have more sex.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. More sex for America.
Yes. Skylar, you should run for office on this
run for
podcast.
office.
I'm gonna run for office. The Communist Party.
Kung Fu style.
Sex for all.
Sex for all. As much sex as possible.
Will
for
you
all.
provide all the sex?
I only have 24 hours a day, but you know what? I'll make it work.
Skylar, let me answer this for you. Ready? From each according to their sexual ability, to each according to their sexual need.
Wow, you're like a sexy Marx.
Right? I have the goatee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this party you could single-handedly rejuvenate communism in the 21st century. All right, and with Bella as your running mate,
there would be no chance of failure.
No, none at all.
Right.
We're just gonna have to fudge some papers and make sure you were born in America.
yeah, I know it's fine.
Yes. I'm like saying you guys need to get laid, and I'm like I want to move here.
Yeah.
Just bring it with you.
Yeah.
Bring the sex with you. Yeah. What other stories we got here? I have one about Jim Carrey tweeting a first look at Dumb and Dumber 2.
Ooh.
Yes!
I can't
Yeah.
I had no idea.
wait. Oh,
Yeah, and they spelled it wrong. It's Dumb and Dumber T-O
Yes.
instead of T-W-O.
Which is perfect.
yeah.
Grammatical errors. Love this.
So what I wonder is what percentage of the American audience is going to notice that they spelled it wrong?
Not enough.
That's a good question.
Not
No?
enough.
Yeah, like tiny percent, right?
Very small.
Under 10.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
There are so many things that people get wrong with grammar. There, and there. Like they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
And
they're
your.
possessive. You know?
Yep. Yeah, that's a killer.
I hate it when people get that
And
wrong.
it's.
Bad grammar is really unsexy.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
One of the things we were very impressed about when we were communicating with you is that English was your second language, but you still had really good grammar.
Better
Yes.
Oh my
than-
god,
better than
thank
most
you.
of
I was like,
America.
I'm not gonna talk about this because I'm so bad.
No, you're not bad at all.
No,
You're very
oh
good.
wow, thank
You're
you.
very good.
You,
Yeah.
you
Thank
haven't
so
heard
much.
about our public school system, have you?
But
It's great.
I
It's
sense.
GRATE.
Yeah.
Great.
Great. Yeah.
Yes.
I try to do my best, but it's not always easy.
Well, that's what it takes. Someone trying. That's all that really
yeah,
matters.
Yeah.
it's
Really.
the effort that counts.
Yeah. Because
Like so many things in life.
It's true. What's the grammar like in French compared to English? Is it easier or harder?
I think it's much harder.
Harder in
Is it?
French,
Yes. And I think also there's the feminine and the masculine that's really hard, I guess, for you guys.
yeah.
yeah.
But I think English is considered a easier language than French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. I had real trouble pronouncing French. Like I found reading it pretty easy, but like the sound like the o
Et du
I can
toi.
never- yeah.
Oh my god, but same thing for me. There's words in English I'm like I can't say it.
What's
it's so
an
hard.
example of a tough word?
Like a word I did with one of the shows we did together, narcissism.
Narcissism.
Yeah, well,
Narcissism,
narcissism. Or
Yeah.
like thief.
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 This we never use our tongue that way in French. Thief.
Thief.
It was really hard for me to say it.
How? What? You don't. There's no th.
No,
Really?
the.
Th. Yeah. Huh. Th.
Interesting.
And if you don't your tongue is not able to say those things or not used to saying it, it's like as if some of the muscles they die.
Right.
So then it's
They
so
never develop.
hard to
Yeah.
say it.
What about the R? What is the French R?
I
R. R.
Say it again.
But
it
Do
sounds
say it
like-
again.
sounds like
It
you have
sounded
like
really
a-
cool.
Oh, it's so hot. I just want
It's
to
so
have.
funny for me because it's so natural. It's so easy.
I just want to have a voicemail message of you just saying R over.
Yeah,
and
can we
over.
just spend the rest of the
B, C.
podcast where she just tells us the alphabet in French?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
yes.
please do it
That's
right
what I
now.
was
Do the
doing
alphabet.
it right
I
now.
want to hear
We
it.
wanna
I
hear
love
it.
it. Go.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Oh
right.
my god. I was like, I can't mess this up.
I will now
We did
do
put
the
you on the
Ameri-
spot
I think
there.
we got to the American version, and we can have audiences vote for which one is sexier. All right, so I will now
What
do.
about Spanish?
You can do Spanish.
Yes.
All right, so I will now do the American. A, B,
Okay, I'm gonna
C,
go ahead and.
D. What? You don't like the American alphabet? Are you anti-American?
Xenophobe.
Cubans. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, R,
What?
S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
That sounds very sexy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
no,
think Bella wins.
that was a great buzzkill after Bella.
Yeah.
It's like my pants shrank and then grew again.
It was my R, I think, that really wanted R. Actually,
R.
from what I understand, that is the one sound we make that foreigners can instantly identify an American is the American R.
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 Because even the British don't make the
Arg.
R.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they say, you
Well,
know,
what about numbers? Count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
That
20.
sounds great.
Yes.
Okay.
3 of everything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I can keep going and going.
I feel like the
Wow.
languages are somehow related. They sound
They
similar.
are.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
are. I think that once you learn Spanish, you can easily pick up Italian or French or.
Well, they're all
German.
romance
Yeah.
languages.
No, not German.
German's not related.
No.
No, it
not
should
at
be.
all.
But I always think of German as the most romantic language.
Really?
Yeah.
Say-
Eins,
If you
zwei,
know
drei.
German,
It's very
Eins,
exotic.
zwei, drei, vier, fünf.
That's so
really hot.
romantic.
I like it.
My pants shriveled a little bit.
It got moist.
No, but the languages do have a different sound, right? Like I feel like as you said, English is very pragmatic, you know. French sounds very sensual, and then German to me sounds very aggressive.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going to go to war with someone, I want to do it in German.
Yeah, but I don't know why I still find it very sexy. I know it's super
Maybe
aggressive.
you like aggression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, maybe.
The truth comes out.
A little aggression
Let's
didn't
try.
hurt anyone.
You know, one thing, every time I go to the nail salon and I hear like the Asian women working on my nails, it's when they're speaking their language, they sound like they're yelling at each other.
They
I
do.
could not do an impersonation at all, but it sounds like they're like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry.
They sound angry,
Did they
yeah.
do something wrong? Are they gonna get fired? I mean, what's going on here? It feels like
Meanwhile, they're like, I'm having a great day. How are you doing?
I get scared.
So true. So true. So.
But yeah, language is fun.
Yes.
Oh, it's so interesting.
Yeah, well, French and Spanish and Italian are all Romance languages.
Yes.
They all
Yes.
come from that same core
Latin.
Right.
language.
yeah.
Because they're romantic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
when I went to Italy, they would in the train they would say what was happening. Like we're gonna get to this station. They would say it in Italian and then in English. And their English was so bad, I couldn't understand nothing.
Really?
But the Italian is so close to French that I would understand their Italian much better.
Wow.
And
Interesting.
it's just, for me, Italian is really easy to understand.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I would say Spanish, but the way you said the numbers and the way you roll your tongue, that's really hard for me.
Yeah. Because I guess the R for you, say it again, the R.
Ah,
And then for me, rrr, you
Yeah,
say
rrr,
it's
it's
more
hard.
like, trrr, you know.
That's our
but-
podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
Just the two of them having
Just making noises.
We're giving an R off.
R off.
R.
An R off.
Yeah, I can't roll my R's
can't
for
do it
some
either.
reason.
No, I can't at all.
No,
when
I'm
I
gonna
was
try.
when I was a child, I was tongue tied,
Yeah.
and
me
so
too.
they had to cut the thing underneath my tongue.
Me too. Yep.
I just can't
Yeah.
roll my R's. I don't think I was either of those things, but I just can't do that.
You should have tried being tongue tied. It was awesome.
Oh, was
Scout,
it?
Yeah.
I was
Oh my God.
I was tongue tied till I was like 32. I had no idea.
Oh, really?
I didn't find out until I went to the dentist, and the dentist was like, "Stick your tongue out," and I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "No, stick your tongue out." And I'm like, "I think I hung out," and that was as far as it went back then. I was like, he's like, "You can't stick your tongue out any more than that?" No. So then pries it open with like clamps and like gets in there. He's like, "Wow, you're really tongue tied." So anyway, so they went in with a laser and they like cut it, and so now I can get it out to as far as, just still not very far, but
But
Getting-
enough for the ladies.
Getting
Enough for
closer
the
to Miley
ladies.
Cyrus by the
Ladies.
minute. Just getting closer and closer to Miley Cyrus.
that's right. That's
oh,
right.
yeah.
So how long is your tongue, Elle?
This long.
Pretty good, pretty good. Bella? Oh, wow.
Skylar,
Skylar,
how long
let's
is
see
your
yours.
tongue?
Oh, Skylar is a good one.
No,
Wow,
yeah.
they cut yours deep, yeah.
Yeah, they real deep,
Charlie?
all the way.
Charlie has a decent sized one, yeah.
You know, okay, it's born with it. What
We
can
should
I
take
say?
a picture.
Right? Rolling Stone style?
Yeah.
Gosh, I have the smallest tongue and the biggest ego in the room.
Do you think they're associated?
Maybe.
Should we take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back after these messages about tongues. And we're back, and we are going to kick off this segment with a sexy eating contest. We have some delicious treats that were recommended in our last podcast as sexy foods, and we are all going to eat them sexily. Bella is going to lead off, as she is eating vanilla chocolate. Yeah.
Cheesecake. So it
Mm.
doesn't
Yum.
taste much.
Is it good?
Oh my god. This is crazy.
And I think it's gluten free.
Important.
The fact that gluten-free got a.
This is so intense.
It's rich.
Looks intense.
It is amazing.
Looks good.
All right, who's next? Shall I eat sexy next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this is me eating Boston cream pie sexily for the ladies.
Oh goodness.
All right, that was that.
All right, my turn. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiger style.
I bet you'll dream about this later.
I hope so.
At the same time?
No, let's
time?
do this.
Oh, nice.
This is really good, actually.
Did you just deep throat that?
Big tongue, deep throat. He has it all.
All right, so
That was really
Snack
good.
time is fun.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's my favorite
Sexy
time.
snack time.
This is
I think
crazy.
we need snack times all the time for our podcast.
we'll gradually get heavier and heavier.
Can we pass some napkins?
Yeah.
Well, what else are we going to talk about on podcast today?
Oh my god, you guys are so bad. Now I'm gonna have cravings for cheesecake.
Let's pass down.
It's all part of our clever plan to woo you back.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
Thank
Bella,
you.
want to do another show? We have cheesecake.
Right?
I'm there.
That's right.
Hopping on the first flight. Now. So speaking of flights, how long does it take to get here from Montreal?
It's really fast. The only thing is that I have to take 2 flights, so that's like not that good. But if I had just one, I think it's like 2 hours.
Okay.
That's not bad at all.
No, it's not. It's very fast. So it's about 45 minutes. When I came here, I transferred at New York. About an hour, New York, and another 45 minutes.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Yeah.
Was customs okay?
No,
No. Yeah.
they make
us
me
about it.
so freaking nervous. Like, I'm not a nervous person. It takes so much to freak me out or get me scared. But last time I went in New York, they pushed me aside and they started to talk to me for like 1 hour as if
Whoa.
I had like a bomb or something, and they would not let me go. And I was so nervous. I actually told the guy, like, hey, I'm gonna miss my flight. Like,
Yeah.
I have 30 minutes to catch my flight. Like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
And he tells me, you know what, this should be the last thing you should worry about right now. Like, as if I'm
Whoa.
going to jail or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have nothing, I didn't do anything bad, but since then, I'm really horrified to go through the
Well, yeah,
customs.
that would do that.
Yeah.
And I did a photo shoot in the Bahamas for Score. Score brought me there because I can't shoot in the US.
Right.
And while I was coming back from the Bahamas, they pushed me aside again and they were like, so what were you doing here? I was like, listen, I'm not even in your country yet. Can you please just leave me alone? So I'm horrified.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, we're
So-
sorry that
No.
you keep getting that happening to you.
The last 3 times I came, it was okay. But I get really nervous.
Yeah, that it
Yeah,
might happen
yeah, of
again.
course,
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
The you know what it is, the the Department of Homeland Security, they try and balance sort of incoming immigrants relative to the current population. So like H-1B visas, if there's a lot of computer programmers, it's harder to get one. So probably there's been like a lobby by American hot women to keep sort of foreign hot women out of the country.
Outside.
Because of competition, right?
I agree.
You bring these foreign
Cattiness.
workers in, it drives wages down. Suddenly everyone needs to get bigger boobs to keep up, and it's just,
But
it's like a boob arms race.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
what
yes.
about the free market? The
look,
free boob market.
I believe in the free market.
yes.
Yeah.
But the worst thing is that every time I come, I spend a lot of money. I have plastic surgery done in the US, so like, why don't you like me? I come in your country and I spend all my money
Yeah.
here.
No, this is. It's,
I like you.
Yeah. There are more people here that like you than that don't.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
Yay.
Very
So
and
what,
just forget about the TSA.
That's right.
They don't
That's
matter.
Okay.
Right. So what surgery have you actually had done here?
I had a fat transfer, so I had liposuction,
You
and
you had fat?
I had to gain 15 pounds.
Oh my god.
It was the coolest thing at the beginning because I was eating so much junk and I was like, hooray! And really, after a week, I stopped gaining weight no matter how much I would eat. And I
Wow.
became like a little bit depressed.
Yeah.
Like, eating bad is really bad for you. I would have bad skin.
Mm,
And it was just not fun anymore.
yeah.
All right, so I got liposuction. So they took out the fat and they transferred it to my ass, and that was not a very successful surgery because I lost almost half, even more than half of the transfer.
Oh, wow.
I just apparently can't maintain fat.
Right.
And I had my nose job did in the U.S.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It,
I never
cannot
would have
tell.
known. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
He
Never would've
is
known.
like apparently one of the best in the country. He only does nose job.
Now I'm just looking at your nose. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, I never
It's
would've
perfect.
He is really amazing, and he's a amazing plastic surgeon, and he's just really, really good.
Wow. Yeah. Great job.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm happy.
It may have been one of the same guys who did her ass.
Ah, maybe so.
Oh, the
right?
Brazilian chick?
Yeah. Oh, I've
What's her
got.
name?
I folded up
You
her
have it.
ass.
Alessandra or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
I think I folded
Andres?
it.
It just reminds me of Ursula Andress.
Yeah.
Andress Urach,
Yeah.
It's close.
or a Klingon or something.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, you would think they'd be more supportive of that, though. I don't understand our weird border policy, right? Like, we'll let in folks from certain countries very easily, but like Canada, I just feel like you should be like, "Yo, come on in."
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
We've got NAFTA. Why not let that extend towards tourism?
Right? Like, just do me a solid. Let Canadians in, right?
Yeah, in Detroit, they actually get a deal.
Really?
Yeah, it costs less with Canadian money.
Oh yeah.
Because it's bringing in people.
Yeah.
Yep.
The thing that I hate the most and that I can't understand is like when I'm a model and I do photo shoots, like it's so different when you're a talent. You bring something to the table or something different, and I can't shoot with any magazines in the States because I'm Canadian. So that's really like that's the downside, and all the big magazines are here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand. I don't get it.
Well,
Why can't I be in one of your magazines? And I'm not saying I would sell more, but what if you put me on the cover and the magazine does really good? Isn't that good for your economy?
Yeah,
Right.
it
I think
is.
so. Yeah.
No,
So I just don't get that.
I was just going to say, on behalf of all America, we would love to have you as an American.
on every
would love to be
cover
here.
of every
Agreed.
magazine.
All the magazines, all the things.
I won't be happy until you're on the cover of Time and Newsweek
I agree. It's true. Has to happen.
and The
you should-
Economist.
And you should be the Nutella spokesgirl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get really fat, just eating all the time.
Hey,
Well, because you can't. We've learned though you can't accumulate fat.
that's right.
Like,
So you're set.
Well, I can get fat, but
You don't want to.
no.
Have you ever? So speaking of getting fat, so have you ever on the web in your work encountered the men who have a fetish for fat women who like asked you, "Hey, will you get fat for me?"
Yes, there's a guy that asked me how much I was willing to eat in front of the cam because he wanted to see me with like a huge belly. And I was like, there's just no fucking way. I don't care how much money, like I'm not gonna fuck up my body for...
Right.
That's horrible.
No, that
Well-
does more than just the belly. It's
It's just
it's
really
your
bad.
heart, your
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and especially quickly like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I was trying to get him to spend money on me anyway, so I was like, I'll drink a lot of water. I'll have a belly. And he was like, no, it has to be food. I was like, I'm sorry.
Well, speaking of food, can I have another chocolate?
Yeah.
Really,
Oh, yeah.
Really want
So maybe
more.
this guy should call Elle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll eat.
All down.
Enjoy.
Well, it's funny because
should try
in the
this.
same
Yes, I want
time
to. Thank you.
that we were talking about when images of the most beautiful women were not kind of what we were expecting, in that same era, being large was considered more attractive
Well,
because
yeah.
you had the money to eat well
Uh-huh.
and
the whole
large and
Rubenesque.
pale because
Yep.
you had the money to eat well and you didn't have to work outside.
Yep. Yep.
Exactly.
So-
And then I think in the 1920s, it was like really cool to go on the beach,
Mhm.
and the rich people could travel. So then it became hot to have like a darker skin.
Yeah.
It
Whereas before
changed.
then, it always been pale skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you? Is this your natural skin color? Do you tan a bit or
I don't tan at all.
at all?
Sun is really, really bad for your skin.
Yeah.
Like, really think about it, it burns you.
Yeah.
It's good a little bit. You need sun about 10 to 15 minutes every day just for your vitamin D. But if you go in the sun, it's gonna really fuck up your skin and makes
Yeah.
you look older faster. So this is natural Bella style.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
almost no sun.
So in the EveryJoe offices are actually located in a basement. We're located in the American Underground, so there
have
are
no
no
windows.
windows here. So actually, I think about half the team has rickets from lack of vitamin D. So we're giving out little pills for that. Now.
And the other half has gone into hibernation.
Yeah, the other half has actually died.
Yeah. We just
Only
keep
the
a
strong
pile,
survive.
a pile of former EveryJoe employees.
Only the strong survive here.
And when we get out, it someday we'll burn that pile. But
It must start smelling.
well, you
It's
you
not
put
that
up
bad.
with it.
After a while, you don't notice.
Yeah.
You just put some cologne on the bodies.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
throw it.
But yeah, I was thinking about should we get tanning memberships for everyone because we have no windows. But I was like, well, this doesn't seem healthy. It'd probably be bad for everybody.
I would actually just think, and I know some of you guys do, just go out lunchtime, get your 10-15 minutes of sun, walk a little bit. It's good to change the air. Also, air is not really good in buildings.
No.
So just go out, walk, and do a little bit of exercise, get sun, and then you're back to go.
Yeah, my
good
trick
to
is
go.
smoking,
Yeah,
which is just as good as a walk.
for health reasons.
Yeah, no, it's my doctor suggested I do it. So I live longer, you know.
It's good. Yeah. So Skylar, are you the only smoker in the group?
Yes.
How much do you smoke, Skylar?
About a pack a day.
Pack a day. Okay. Has
It's-
anyone else ever tried smoking?
Of course, I
Yeah.
have tried, you know,
Tried
when
it.
I was
Yeah.
a teenager. But I honestly
Exactly.
never felt any teen pressure, you know, like peer pressure
Yeah.
to smoke. I never thought it was cool or anything. I sincerely and genuinely was curious about it and I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Well, I smoked a cigarette and I was like, this is disgusting. I legitimately did not like it.
Yeah.
Well, the first time you smoke, it's disgusting. You're like, what the fuck? And you think you're gonna die. It's the same thing like you. And I used to, but that's like 10 years ago. Well, no, not 10 years, but a long time ago. I used to smoke when I would drink.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that a
Now,
lot.
if I
Yeah.
do that, I'm gonna get such a big buzz. I'm gonna get almost sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Did you smoke like the little skinny girly cigarettes?
Yes, like the Mentos.
Yeah.
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 I had smoked cloves, is it?
Oh, those are bad.
Yeah, those will
Yeah.
make your
Very
lungs
hippie of you,
bleed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I
None of this
did
sounds
not
appealing to
smoke
me.
in high
No.
school or anything, but I had a lot of friends who smoked, and so I felt like I didn't have to because I got secondhand coolness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
second hand
Yeah.
is better than the first.
You know.
I mean, with a name like Max Steel.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
exactly. Right.
Yeah, if
And
you smoked, you would already.
glasses.
Well, yeah, I
blow.
mean, you know.
You would be too cool.
Too cool.
Too cool. Exactly.
And I think they would have had to ship you off.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to be unfair.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right. So
Yeah.
Leave some cool for the rest of us.
that's right. I mean, as I said,
Yeah.
I was getting secondhand cool. It was fine. It was,
was
fine.
good enough.
Yeah. So.
Well, what about what's a vice for us that we don't smoke?
Okay,
people who
so
don't
those
smoke,
of us who
what's a
don't
vice for
smoke,
us?
Vices. Okay. So do you have a vice?
I don't drink coffee.
That's not a
You're my
vice.
hero.
That's a lack of vice.
Wow.
I would say that I probably drink way too fast and way too much.
Okay.
Drink of what?
Like alcohol. Like
Okay.
when I'm drinking, when I have a margarita,
Shots,
I want it
shots,
to be
shots.
very, very, very strong, and I want to just drink it fast, and that's it. I'm not a good sipper. I just chug. And
Okay.
Well, we
Yeah.
saw you eat that pie.
yeah, I eat fast. I eat fast. Yeah,
That was pretty sexy.
That was hot.
I
Yeah.
try. How about
Nice.
you?
Well, so I go back to the lessons I learned from my father as a young man, and he said, Max, listen to me. Everything in life, moderation. Like Aristotle teaches us, you must not. You want to smoke, have cigarette, but you do not become a smoker. You want to gamble, play some cards, but you do not lose more than you can afford. You want to drink, it's fine, but you do not become a drunkard. Everything in moderation, except the sex. Get as much sex as you can. So
Thanks, Pop.
yeah. So I've lived my life, by my father's guidelines, and I can say I'm vice free.
Oh.
That's
There
amazing.
you go.
Except for the sex.
It's not a vice.
It's
Not
okay.
according
You can
to
get as much as you
Papa
want.
As much as you
Steele.
want.
Papa Steele.
Papa Steele laid it out. I mean, who am I to judge the moral code that my fathers have handed
Oh,
me?
that's a really valid
Right.
point.
I don't.
Yeah, the Greeks
Can't judge.
have really, they kind of really helped with the whole sexual revolution of the world.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I mean, and most of Western civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very open-minded
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Max Steel is actually short for Steeliopolis.
Oh,
Yeah.
Strong
Interesting.
warrior.
It's Greek.
Bella, what about you?
I would say right now my biggest struggle is coffee. That is really an addiction.
Yeah.
I've been drinking coffee since I can remember, like high school almost. And right now, I've been drinking a lot of coffee since I've been with you guys just to make sure I'm up and running. But I would say I drink one coffee every 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying to completely stop. I feel it right away. I get like all hyped and I don't sleep as well. So yeah, no coffee. I'm really trying. And every time I see like a Starbucks or we have Second Cup in Montreal and I see all those people waiting, I just always see that as being like crack, you know? You need your coffee all the time, and you need it, and you're going to wait in line as much as you need to because you need it.
It's
like
an addiction.
that's an addiction.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you?
Food.
Just in general?
Just food. I just love food.
It's great with the cigarette.
Food is great with everything. But I love, I don't know, food. Just, I love to eat.
Do you
So,
like Nutella?
I love Nutella.
Do you
I
like
love-
bananas and Nutella?
Yes.
Well, we have some. Lucky for you.
Yeah, I might have to hop in over there.
Eating is very sensual.
Yeah.
It's so close
food.
to sex, yeah.
I just love food. So that's my vice.
So caffeine, Bella, is the only drug I've ever overdosed on. And when I was in college,
Wow. You're like,
I had a packet of no-dos.
what is that?
It's caffeine pills.
Okay.
No-dose caffeine pills.
Okay.
And I had pulled an all-nighter to like prep for a test, and so like morning comes along, and you know, I'm like bleary-eyed, and I look down at the pill packet, and I read it as saying, 2 pills equals 1 cup.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, well, 1 cup won't cut it. I better take 4 pills to get 2 cups. So I pop the 4 pills, and I'm like, and then once I'm sort of awake and I look down and I realize I read the packet, and the packet actually says 1 pill equals 2 cups. And so I had just taken, in a matter of 2 seconds, 8 cups of coffee. on
Like your
an empty
heart
stomach.
was
So
racing.
my heart is racing at like 200 beats a
Oh
minute.
my God.
Break out into a cold sweat. And
Wow.
at the time, so when I get to the test, my legs are trembling. I'm
Yeah.
vibrating. And, you know, and the professor comes over and he's like, you know, can you stop that? That's distracting. I'm like, I really can't stop it. You know, it was horrible. So ever since then, I've kept myself strict limit. I never do more than 7 cups a day.
That's safe.
Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy.
it's crazy.
Do you want some coffee now? We could take a break and.
We actually, we just got the signal that we have to wrap things up. We are out of time.
Aw.
So it has been a pleasure to have you here podcasting with us.
Thank
Yay.
you so
Yay.
much, you guys.
Thank you,
are
Bella.
the
Oh, thank
best.
you.
We had a great time.
I had such an amazing time, and I've been saying that over and over again, but you are the smartest, sweetest team I've ever met.
Oh, thank you.
We love you.
I would
Well,
not
it's because
say
you
it
came
if it wasn't
to
true.
us very sweet and smart, so we just reflect
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
You see how smart they are?
Don't forget, you can find more Bella at bellafrench.com and on her Twitter, bellafrench69.
Yes.
So definitely check her out, and stay tuned for more Bella French on EveryJoe next month. We have an exclusive photo shoot. We also have the Bella French Studies video show.
Get excited.
And we will
So
catch you all
excited.
next week for our next podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.